Howdy Pokemon professors! Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we will be playing in a PTCGO tournament with a Turbo Reshiram and Zekrom GX deck on our grind to the next segment of the Pokemon Players Cup. We will hopefully be able to outspeed our opponents with this super fast deck and come out on top when it's all said and done. Hopefully, you get some valuable insight on this throwback archetype. Be sure to like and share this video if you enjoy it. Also, subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. Stick around until the end of the video to see how this deck finishes and the deck list. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the deck and what changes you would make. Also, please welcome my good friend Professor Birch to the channel.
Hey Pokemon professors!
Now, let's get right into our matches. Super excited to join this tournament, guys. This is going to be epic. I like this deck. It's really fast, really strong. Where'd it go? I think it was 237. That looks right. You'll get the deck list, but you'll see the full thing at the end of the video. There we go. Join the tournament. So, if you don't know about the Pokemon Players Cup, basically what it is, it has several parts. So the first part is a qualifier. The top certain number of players in each rating zone go on to the second part. You can look up what place you have to be in online. But if you finish in that place, that means you get to move on to a big round within your region where you play against other high-tier players. And if you win that tournament or finish, I believe, top 2, you move on to the next round, which is the final round. It's like the championship. And in that, there are the 7 players who move on from each regional tournament and 1 player who moved on from an 8-person tournament that occurred a while back with some top-tier players that Pokemon hand-selected. So there will be, I believe, 8 total players in the big championship tournament, and I think the top 4 finishers get to have a stipend to a future Pokemon TCG International Championship. So that's really exciting. A lot of players aren't very happy with the way the Pokemon Company set this system up. For example, as you can see, I've got 1 ticket after spending the 8 on this event, and each event does cost 8. So players who don't have as many tickets are kind of at a disadvantage. So a lot of people aren't the happiest about that. Some people say that because they're doing something, that's better than nothing, and they're just happy about that. And I do think it is a breath of fresh air to finally see something on the PTCGO client. That's not really something we have seen before. So I'm really excited to see how this takes form in the future. Hopefully there are some improvements. Another issue a lot of people have had with the system is that the leaderboard on Pokemon.com isn't exactly the best system. It's pretty buggy, not usually up to date, and a lot of people are having issues with it, myself included. So, yeah, there's definitely things about this system that could be improved, but it is something, and I'm glad there is something. And I'm going to do everything I can to try to make the next round, even though I don't really have all that many tickets, as you can probably see. But the versus ladder just reset, so hopefully we can get some from that. Looks like we're at 5 of 8 players, so we only need 3 more players to join. Hopefully that happens relatively quickly. And I'll be sure to tell you my thoughts on the deck and whatnot at the end of the video, along with the deck list. While we're waiting, let's crack open a booster pack. I'm sure we've got time. Let's go with the newest set, Rebel Clash. Maybe get another Dragapult. I'm very lucky when it comes to Dragapults. I don't even really know why, but it's kind of, I've probably pulled like 7 of them. Oh, and we have a Unified Minds pack too, so that's neat. Like there's 6 of these. Not off. Let's open our Unified Minds pack. See what we get. So, 2 from the cards. This is bad. Let's see what the rare is. A Leavanny. It's like players, so it looks like we have time to get into this class. And we will do exactly that. Okay. Psychic Energy. And our first round is starting. Super excited to show off this. I'm thinking we're probably playing against Beacon here. Maybe Spiritomb. Yeah, probably more likely Spiritomb. We want to go second with this deck, so we can get off the attack first turn and the turn 1 supporter. Very important. Looks like we're going to want to start the Jirachi, and we'll go ahead and put the Victini on it. I'm guessing we see the Spiritomb from our opponent, but I'm not quite sure. The Mulligan will probably be revealing. Yeah, probably Spiritomb ADP. Although I don't recall seeing a dragon. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's say that's an okay matchup for us. Bad, great. You, of course, have the Scale here. And it is indeed Spiritomb, just as we suspected. I don't think they have any way to necessarily OHKO us. Well, I mean, obviously, the Jirachi they do. We see a Buzzwole and Pheromosa GX on our opponent's end. Has the kind of scary Beast Game GX attack, but we can also one-shot this Pokemon for 3 prizes. A Gigantic, right? See another Spiritomb. Dedenne also has Reshiram and Zekrom GX's GX attack can snipe 170 to 2 benched Pokemon with the full effect. Okay, I think here we switch up the Victini. We see the Stellar Wish, and our opponent gets a Hustle Belt. And a pass. So, do you want to water play or the resolve here? I say and resolve, and there's not really anything for, fortunately. So, that's nice. I will not too fond of the display if we're being honest. We attach a energy so we run potential. Yeah. And if we Eldegoss next turn, we should be able to get for Jax for freeze, which is not a bad play. At all. Would definitely put us in the driver's seat here, even if our Victini's knocked out, that might put Cork in thing. We can still do the same thing with Jirachi, but if you have Jirachi as your active, no incentive not to Stellar Wish, and of course you can't retreat while you're asleep. But might just have to forego that. I am sure we'll get knocked out here. No doubt in my mind. Then again, at the moment, I don't think our opponent has a way to do so. They just need to see a, what's that card? Jinx, that's it. And it's like this is not Spiritomb AD, but instead it is Spiritomb Beast. No, we definitely put Josh here. And we definitely more. Who knows? So let's try to boss back off. And we should next return. Oh, let's end resolve first. The fire. It's good that we didn't go for that there. Bar tells it didn't. Okay. So now we actually do need to switch a card. It is quite unfortunate. Get off the fence. Get our prizes here. What exactly we want our second opportunity when we knock it out is each. I say day and let's go with the other the biggest threat we can knock out. So pretty clean. I don't think there's a realistic AR shot. Not that I know of. Let's check this point. We do have our Zeraora in there. One boss orders. We do threaten game next turn if we get a Great Catcher and a Resolve. That would be something special. Or actually, don't even need an End Resolve. We can just wear on to anything really and attach for turn. So, yeah, Great Catcher next turn gets us game. Assuming we don't get knocked out here. Okay, not enough for the knockout. That's all that really matters. To handle the play. Question is, do we go there now or try to Dene and see if we get it there? I think we did Dene because we didn't go. I think we eat and then did Dene. Because I can't add bubbles have any of those left. I think we do. Okay, so looks like we're one right here. Maybe knock out if we're able to get it. So let's right. We get a saber, so that just let us save a bit. And I think we just accidentally attached Wilder to Trushy. We don't catch your frame. Wow, it's just about insane. Each one. I love it. Beautiful, crazy things. What an insane match, ladies and gentlemen. That's wow. This deck is a lot more consistent than you'd probably think. In the Cosmic Eclipse set, it didn't get a lot of hype. But now, I think it has to succeed. Hopefully it never fails. It never fails. Except right now. And not a terrible open hand, although not great either. Or only history. We do Wish, but I don't think Stellar Wish is probably just a way to get out of Jirachi. I'm considering big draw, honestly. Maybe some more turbo cards, maybe other Rayquaza. Maybe some Judge Will draw card. What else could we put in here? This isn't the most refined list, but as you could see from last game, it works. It certainly works. It doesn't have the great Dragapult matchup, or really an VMAX, and it looks like we are playing a VMAX here. What we should do in that matchup is cross riff 2 tag team, or not tag teams up. VMAX is on the bench, and then can one-shot them, usually with 2 energy later. Or if you already have damage on one, maybe you can knock out that way. Yeah, it does look like we're playing against Toxic Max here, which I'm not really that scared of, if we're being pleased. Then it's still resolved, then Wish. Like energy, don't want to go fire, go this one checks out. And I don't really know if it wants to be. You know. That's how it is sometimes. Do we our pick? Maybe go here. Let's go else. Hopefully we make up next turn, thanks. And we pass. End's Resolve is very expected during how many energy we play, which, spoiler alert, is a lot. Surprised they didn't go for the electric energy to discard there early. That's what I would have done, but they have another one. Kind of annoying, to be honest. Okay, but they still don't go for electric energy, so we can just reach. So it's fine. Perfectly fine by me. Another Crushing Hammer? You've got to be kidding me. Please split tails. Thank you. There's a lot of decks lately running around that have been playing Crushing Hammer for seemingly win, and it's kind of starting to get on my... Just to level with you. Kind of get on my nerve. I can definitely do without that. Hopefully we up here. We do. Let's Heat Factory. We can cancel if we wish. Maybe we'll drop an Eldegoss. Resolve. And do that. Let's see what Reshiram. Do it off that, then not Pokemon. That's a wish. Maybe we can. Let's go ahead and maybe we do throw it here. Because I imagine they for the any. Nah, no, do. And see, no, don't do it either. That's not the play. That's it. We can get another play. I don't think there is. Okay, let's use the that. Tough to tough. No. Here's where we get the knockout, unfortunately. We're gonna go for it. And we affect it. And we get one. We should get knocked out. Because he's. I guess you don't have to see anymore. Yeah. We can get on the electricity of the team's next turn. Very reasonable. I believe it has the same feat as Dragapult does. I don't see our own general factory either. The did have lost to max. Was not expecting that to be missed. TH. If I can power up, no play. No, we get E switch. Don't really miss the mountain here. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, we'll look at him. Just Jirachi, which is unfortunate. So we still left from our opponent. overall pretty slow and doesn't count up to do your 2 power. Will push it out through 3 if they did it. What I think I'll do is resolve and let's fire to bench. You have a bench Pokemon here. Remember this thing I saw. Attach active and favorite Flare Bolt. Flare. Potency make permanently. That means we can have these. Oh, we're out of these, okay. No. Okay, see it left. One catcher. And just we have another catcher and order left. Pretty sure we only do one. And then we'll be back here. That's not great. Let's see how we are on builders here. 3 in here. The 1 should be left in the deck. E. Let's check on switches. You usually dig through your deck real quick here. One switch left. One teams. Oh, man, D here. One room here. And Rachi. Because we're pretty much going to switch. Rachi. Coco. And get your round it. Attack turn. And right. Let's go. Let's see left deck. On the rescue board. So that looking really easy. Yeah. Let's say put that in play. Probably. And that. Although, and Polar. No, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, GX attack's not doing anything. So, stop leaving here. Retreat. And then, we don't need to let's save our bosses. Why not? I'm voting for this. Take place from that one. And we even probably have to play it. We got the boss cards for us. That'd be hilarious. Like, take it out. Good game, bro. Good game. And that before our tournament, so, yeah. Let's get a deck list. And we'd have, so should probably be order, probably off stream though. Leaves, then go to manager. And scroll down the list, off. It's not as good as P Rush I had. It's not. Why did I hear no P now? I left her from man. I'm waiting to say it, but probably everyone else is today. And I'm back in. And if it's back, I see that in the video that did, I'll just have 270 with all the tricks out of the deck, already up and power. Crossbreed GX can do 172 Pokemon on the bench if the ends all. And allows us to oak things like it didn't usually take like 3 or 4 as a 15 Prism Star used for Infinity attack. Usually end up with a lot of Pokemon or energy in a discard pile. This allows it all back, and you 21st you jump back with the same attack. It's kinda Rayquaza for the Stormy Wind build, discard 2 cards of your deck when you play into your bitch, and then easy going. So first attack, for this every day, this start, or you can send that or play. Free Hachi. I'm thinking about Hachi on.